So in the last lecture, we have started our discussion on solutions, and we have defined solution as a homogeneous mixture of two or more components. And by homogeneous, I mean that the concentration of the solute in the solvent is uniform throughout the solution. Okay, and based on the number of components, it is divided into different types of solutions. Binary solution, which has two components; ternary solution, which has three components; quaternary solution, or which has four components. Out of all the components, one of the component will be in major amount. That particular component is treated as solvent. बचा हुआ जो भी components है वो सारे components को solute बोलेंगे. Okay. Suppose if you are having two components in same amount, in that particular case, whichever component gives its particular phase to the overall solution, then that is treated as solvent. Suppose if you are having initially a solid and liquid, if we are mixing both of them, and if the overall solution has the phase of liquid, it is in liquid phase, then the liquid part is treated as solvent and the solid part is treated as solute. Okay. उसके बाद हमने basic question किया है. And whenever you are seeing for the major minor criteria, you need to look for the number of moles. You should not see the mass, you should not see the volume, you need to see for the number of moles. उसके बाद हमने strength of the solution के बारे में पढ़ा है. In case of strength of solution, you need to always focus on both the solute as well as the solvent. Okay, you should not only focus on the amount of solute or only on the amount of solvent. You need to see for both. So it is defined as the amount of solute. That amount you can take that in terms of moles or volume or mass dissolved per unit amount of solution or solvent. Okay. The first concentration term which we have seen is mole fraction. Mole fraction is defined as the number of moles of that particular component divided by total number of moles. Or else, if you are taking total number of moles as 1, mole fraction is nothing but number of moles present in 1 mole of solution. So you can define mole fraction for a solute, mole fraction for a solvent, and sum of all mole fractions of all the components present in the system will always be equal to 1. So suppose if you are having 3 components A, B, and C, I can say mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B plus mole fraction of C must be equal to 1. So if you know any of the 2 mole fractions, you can find the remaining mole fraction. Okay. Then we have seen percentage weight upon weight. It is defined as weight of solute upon weight of solution into 100. Or else if you want to define any definition, क्या करना पड़ेगा? Weight of solution को 100 cancel होने के लिए take the weight of solution as 100 grams. So 100 cancel हो जाएगा. In that case, percentage weight by weight is equal to the weight of solute. So the percentage weight by weight is defined as the weight of the solute present in 100 grams of the solution. Or if you see any label which has 10% weight by weight NaCl solution, इसका interpretation क्या होगा? If we take 100 grams of the solution, you will have 10 grams NaCl inside it. 10% weight by weight NaCl matlab 10 grams of NaCl which is dissolved in 100 grams of the solution. So if you know the mass of the solute and if you know the mass of the solution, you can find the mass of the solvent. Okay, once you know the mass of solute and mass of solvent, you can convert this percentage weight by weight into mole fraction too. क्योंकि इसका mass पता है, इसका mass पता है, so you can find moles of solute, you can find moles of solvent. So moles of solute upon total moles of solution is nothing but mole fraction. So questions में कभी-कभी ऐसा कुछ पूछा जा सकता है. They will give you percentage weight by weight and they will ask you to find the mole fraction. So percentage weight by weight देखते ही हमको analysis ऐसा करना start करना है. They will not mention the amount of solution which they have taken. You need to assume by starting with 100 grams of the solution. Okay, 100 grams लिया तो जो percentage weight by weight दिया जाता है वही mass of the solute हो जाएगा. I hope this is clear. ठीक है. उसके बाद we have seen some question. ये वाला क्वेश्चन सब लोगों को क्लियर है ना? ये वाला पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन where we have heated a sample of SiO2 and Fe2O3 out of SiO2 and Fe2O3 on heating, only Fe2O3 is reacting and it is converting into Fe3O4 along with the liberation of O2 gas. So whenever you are heating this SiO2 plus Fe2O3, Fe2O3 Fe3O4 में convert होते समय O2 gas evolve हुआ, that O2 gas escaped from the system. As a result, the mass of the system got decreased. Initially 2 grams raha. After heating, the mass of the system changed to 1.96 grams. So जो भी deficit है 0.04 grams, that should be of oxygen. If you know the mass of oxygen, you can always calculate the moles of it. किसी भी substance का mass पता है, उसका molecular mass पता है, you can always convert that into moles by dividing mass divided by given weight divided by molecular weight. So if you know the moles of O2 from the stoichiometry, ये जो equation दिया है, from the stoichiometry, you can calculate the number of moles of Fe2O3. Because for every 3 moles, you are getting half mole of O2. So 0.04 grams corresponding moles find करो और इसके corresponding में Fe2O3 कितना होना चाहिए वो find कर लेना. Once you know the moles of Fe2O3, you can find the mass of Fe2O3. So total mass 2 grams है तो Fe2O3 का mass subtract करने से you can get the mass of SiO2. ये वाला क्वेश्चन सब लोग को क्लियर है ना? Moles of O2 आया हमको 1/800 moles. If 3 moles is giving you half mole of O2, how many moles of Fe2O3 must liberate 1/800 moles of O2? So calculate करने से हमको 0.0075 mole of Fe2O3 आया है. If you want to convert that into mass, you need to multiply that with the molecular mass. Molecular mass of Fe2O3 is 160 gram per mole. So जो mass आया है Fe2O3 का 1.2 grams है. So mass of SiO2 is 2 minus 1.8, which is 0.8. So mass percentage will become उसका खुद का mass divided by total mass into 100. Then we have seen percentage weight upon volume. If you know the formula, you can always define it. Formula is mass of solute upon volume of solution into 100. If you are taking the volume of solution as 100 ml, 100 cancel हो जाएगा. So जो भी बचता है, that is mass of solute. So the mass of solute in that case will be equal to the percentage weight upon volume. The definition क्या होगा? It is defined as mass of solute present in 100 ml of the solution. So on any label, if you see 10% weight upon volume NaCl, इसका interpretation क्या रहेगा? If you are taking 100 ml of that particular solution, 10 grams will be present. 10 grams of NaCl will be present inside it. Okay, so you know the volume of the solution, you know the mass of solute. If you want to find the mass of solvent, you cannot do 100 minus 10 because the volume है ये mass है. 100 minus 10 करके you should not say the mass of solvent is 90 grams. In order to know mass of solvent, you need to know mass of the solution. So if you know the volume of the solution and if they provide you density, so इस particular question को solve करने के लिए extra information चाहिए, which is the density of the solution. If they provide you density, you can find the mass of the solution. Once you know the mass of solution, you already know the mass of solute, so you can find the mass of solvent. Okay. Again, if they want you to calculate mole fraction के लिए moles of solute पता होना चाहिए, moles of solvent पता होना चाहिए. Moles of solute पता होने के लिए mass of solute चाहिए. Moles of solvent के लिए mass of solvent चाहिए. So mass of solvent भी पता है हमको, mass of solute भी पता है. You can find corresponding moles and you can find mole fraction. So इस particular question में, if you want to find mole fraction, the extra information which you need is density of the solution. If you don't know the density, you can never find the mole fraction. I hope this is clear. So जो भी information तुम लोग को लगेगा वो question में देखो. पहले formulas लिखो क्या पूछ रहे और उसके लिए information क्या क्या लगेगा question में ढूंढना पड़ेगा and you need to solve the question. In this lecture, we will be solving the various questions, various different models. Volume by volume percent. सबसे पहले ये जो particular concentration term है, this is defined only for liquid in liquid type of solutions. मतलब the solute has to be liquid and the solvent has to be liquid. So उस particular case में formula क्या है? It is the volume of the solute upon volume of solution into 100. So if you are taking 100 ml of the solution, the percentage weight volume upon volume is nothing but the volume of solute. So it is the volume of solute present in 100 ml of solution. So if someone gives you 20% volume by volume C2H by OH, इसका मतलब क्या होगा? If you are taking 100 ml of the solution, उसके अंदर there is 20 ml of C2H by OH. If you know there is 20 ml of C2H by OH, you can find the volume of the solvent, which is 100 minus 20, which is 80 ml. Is this clear? यहाँ तक किया है हमने. We will go to the next concentration term. The next concentration term is grams per liter. Grams per liter. Grams per liter formula क्या हो जाएगा? Gram per liter is equals to mass of solute in grams divided by volume of solution in liters. Can anyone tell me the definition of gram per liter now? The formula is mass of solute in grams divided by volume of solution in liters. Can anyone tell me the definition of it?
It is the mass of solute present in 100 ml of a solution. Sorry.
देखो एक बार फिर से देखो. In the denominator we have volume of the solution in liters. Whenever you want to define anything, yeah,
it represents the mass of solute in grams present in 1 liter of solution.
1 liter of solution, exactly. Very good. देखो हमको डेफिनेशन करते समय क्या करना है? यहाँ पे 100 जैसा कुछ नहीं है, so no need to take this as 100 in order to cancel that 100. Denominator directly 1 ले लेना, and the volume of solution is taken in liters here. So take the volume of solution as 1 liter. So if you are taking this as 1 gram per liter is nothing but the mass of solute in grams. So the definition becomes, it is defined as mass of solute in grams present in 1 liter of solution. 1 liter of solution. What are the units of it? The units are gram per liter. ये जो particular concentration term है, can I say this is equal to the density? Density is equals to mass upon volume होता है ना? Mass ग्राम से अगर वॉल्यूम पे यूनिट्स लीटर में लिया है, can I say this will be equal to the density of solution?
No sir, क्योंकि वो उधर mass of solution चाहिए फिर.
Exactly. This is not equal to the दोनों का यूनिट सेम है ग्राम पर लीटर, but this is not equal to the density of solution. Density of solution मतलब क्या होगा? Solution का mass divided by solution का volume. In this case, you are the definition involves mass of solute, but not the mass of solution. So if they ask you if the particular concentration term है, this is equivalent to density of the solution. नहीं है. Okay? This particular concentration term, this is different from density. Different from density of solution. Why is it different? Because in case of density of solution, it is mass of solution upon volume of solution. Okay, SLN indicates solution. I hope this is clear. Suppose as an example, if I say the solution is 0.5 gram per liter of NaCl in H2O. इसका interpretation क्या होगा? This implies in 1 liter of NaCl solution, you have 0.5 gram of NaCl. यही होगा? Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. I will go to the next concentration term. ये जो
Yes,
particular
sir.
concentration term अभी define कर रहा हूँ, this is one of the most important concentration terms, which is called as parts per million. Again, I will
ppm.
give you the formula. Try to tell me the definition. Okay, parts per million, ppm. or you
Mass
can
of
also-
solute by mass of solution into 10 power 6.
Okay, parts per billion, also defined as ppb. Parts per million, ppm or ppb. Formula लिख रहा हूँ. ppm equal to parts of solute upon parts of solution. Million
Into
का
10
मतलब
power
क्या
6.
होता है? Million is 10 power 6, 10 lakh. Billion कितना होता है? 1 billion. Anyone?
10 power 9.
10 power
10
9.
10 power 9, very good. 100 crores है 1 billion, which is equal to 10 power 9. So ppm is parts of solute upon parts of solution into 10 power 6. ppb क्या हो जाएगा फिर? ppb will be equal to parts of solute upon parts of solution into 10 power 9. Can anyone tell me the definition of ppm now?
It is defined as the mass of solute dissolved in 1 millionth part of the mass of solution.
Okay, dissolved in 1 million mass, 1 million parts of mass of solution. Okay, देखो ये जो particular parts है, I'm saying I'm referring it to as parts. These particular parts can be in terms of moles, can be in terms of mass, can be in terms of volume. मतलब definition क्या क्या हो सकता है? It is defined as moles of solute present in denominator को क्या करना पड़ेगा? 10 power 6 कर लिया तो 10 power 6 cancel हो जाएगा ना? So it is defined as moles of solute present in 10 power 6 moles of solution. इधर वैसा बोल सकते हो. Or it is defined as mass of solute present in 10 power 6 grams of solution. Or it is defined as volume of solute present in 10 power 6 ml of solution. समझ में आया? वैसा ही ppb क्या होगा? It is defined as moles of solute present in 10 power 9 moles of solution. Or it is defined as mass of solute present in 10 power 9 grams of solution. Or it is defined as volume of solution present in 10 power 9 ml of solution. Is this clear to everyone? Or in general, it is defined as the parts of solute present per 10 power 6 parts of solution, or the parts of solute present per 10 power 9 parts of solution. ppm के लिए definition लिख रहा हूँ, ppb के लिए 10 power 9 के रेस्पेक्ट में होगा. ppm के लिए definition क्या होगा? Represents.
सर
या
वो ppb जरा फिर से बता.
एक मिनट, एक बार ppm का definition लिख रहा हूँ. ppm is nothing but it represents parts of solute. Those particular parts can be in terms of moles, or in terms of mass, or in terms of volume, present in 10 power 6 parts of solution. मिलियन मतलब 10 power 6 होता है, बिलियन मतलब 10 power 9 होता है. परसेंट मतलब हमने क्या किया? परसेंट 100 with respect to 100 डिफाइन करके, मास परसेंट मतलब mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100 किया, because it is percent. cent मतलब 100 है. Now you are defining it for per million. Million मतलब कितना है? 10 power 6 है. And you can also define it for per billion, which is 10 power 9. Okay. So ppm is parts of solute upon parts of solution into 10 power 6, and ppb is parts of solute upon parts of solution into 10 power 9 per billion parts. The number of parts of solute present per billion parts of solution. Those particular parts can be in terms of moles, can be in terms of mass, can be in terms of volume. First of all, let us try to understand what is the purpose of defining it per million parts and per billion parts, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी परसेंट डिफाइन किया हमने, मास परसेंटेज, वॉल्यूम परसेंटेज, ये जो है परसेंट मतलब पर 100 पार्ट्स डिफाइन किया. व्हाट इज द पर्पस फॉर डिफाइनिंग इट पर मिलियन पार्ट्स एंड पर बिलियन पार्ट्स? ये कब यूज करते हैं? whenever the solute concentration is very less. Whenever the solute concentration is very less, usually we use this particular concentration term. Like if you want to measure the pollution, usually the pollution is measured for carbon monoxide. If you want to see for carbon monoxide parts, so in the atmosphere, in the entire atmosphere, वो जो carbon monoxide का amount जो रहेगा, it will be very less, and that particular very less amount is sufficient for causing health hazards. Okay, so if you want to measure the concentration of carbon monoxide, if you are measuring that percent, मतलब per 100 parts के लिए measure कर रहे हैं तो बहुत ही कम आता है. So you will be measuring that for 10 power 6 parts. Like in general, if I say example दे रहा हूँ, example, level of carbon monoxide in atmosphere is 15 ppm, and 15 ppm they are saying that it is by mass. इसका interpretation क्या होगा? You have 15 grams of carbon monoxide in 10 power 6 grams of atmosphere. Can I say this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are taking a 1 million grams of atmosphere, उसमें केवल 15 grams है CO. So if you want to calculate that for 100 grams, 100 grams के लिए कितना रहेगा? बहुत कम हो जाएगा ना. 10 power 6 grams में अगर 15 grams है तो 100 grams में कितना रहेगा? It will be 100 upon 10 power 6 into 15, which is equals to 15 into 10 power minus 4 grams. So which is very less. Okay, rather than saying 15 into 10 power minus 4, say that as 15 ppm, 15 ppm, 100 ppm, 20 ppm, again, which is a convenient way of expression. Okay, we define everything for our convenience. So ppm, ppb are defined for those solutes whose concentration is very less in the solution. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Suppose इसी particular 15 ppm 15 grams इस वाले particular case में, if I am saying that if the mass of solution is 1 gram, then the amount of CO is कितना होगा? कितना होगा? If the mass of the solution I am taking it as 1 gram, then what is the amount of CO in it?
10 raised to minus 6.
10 raised to minus 6 है या 15 into 10 raised to minus 6 है?
15 into
10 raised to minus 6. 15 ppm का मतलब क्या है? 15 grams of CO in 10 power 6 grams of atmosphere. So how many grams of CO will be present in 1 gram of atmosphere? It is 1 upon 10 power 6 into 15, which is equal to 15 into 10 raised to minus 6 grams. Okay, or else you can use the formula of ppm. ppm क्या है? Parts of solute upon parts of solution into 100. ppm कितना दिया है? 15 ppm. Parts of solute कितना है? वही फाइंड करना है. x upon parts of solution कितना है? 1 gram into 100. Sorry, 100 नहीं है, 10 power 6 ना, 10 power 6. So x कितना हो गया? X is equals to 15 into 10 power minus 6 grams. Either you can use formula or you can understand the definition. एक बार डेफिनेशन समझ में आ गया, फॉर्मूला से सब की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Can I go to next part? Can I go to next concentration term?
Yes, sir.
और दो concentration terms थे,
Yes, sir.
वो दोनों define करके we will be seeing some questions. Next concentration term. The next concentration term which we will be defining is molarity. Molarity, and one of the most important concentration terms which we generally encounter in chemistry. Molarity defined by symbol capital M. I will again give you the formula. Please tell me the definition. Molarity capital M equals to moles of solute upon volume of solution. Volume of solution in liters. You need to put the volume of the solution in liters. Yeah. Can anyone tell me the definition?
It is the
Moles
moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution.
Exactly. It is the moles of the solute present in 1 liter of the solution. If you are taking the denominator as 1, इसको 1 liter कर लो. In that case, जो भी moles of solute है, it is nothing but the molarity. So I can say it represents moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Again, it is with respect to solution, not with respect to solvent. Present in 1 liter of solution. Suppose as an example, if I say, if I have 1.5 molar M, ये जो M है ना, you need to read this as molar. Okay. If I have 1.5 molar NaCl aqueous solution, NaCl aqueous solution, इसका interpretation क्या होगा? I have 1.5 moles of NaCl in 1 liter of NaCl solution. Is this clear? Okay. Clear है सभी लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next concentration term. ये भी important है, which is called as molality. Molality represented by symbol small m. Again, I will write you the formula. You tell me the definition. Molality is equals to moles of solute upon mass of solvent. Mass of solvent in kg. Moles of solute upon mass of solvent in kg. What will be the definition?
Moles of solute in 1 kg.
Moles of solute present in 1 kg of solvent. एक चीज ये ऑब्जर्व करो, अब तक जो भी concentration terms define किया हमने, all of them are defined with respect to the solution. There is only one concentration term which is defined with respect to solvent, which is molality. Okay, इसलिए ये अलग से important है. Only this particular concentration term is defined with respect to solvent. Rest all others are defined with respect to solution. So I can define this as, it represents moles of solute present or dissolved, moles of solute dissolved in 1 kg of solvent. Okay, again as an example, if I take 2.5, ये जो small m है उसको मोलल बोलेंगे. मोलल, like capital M is called as molar, small m is called as molal. Molality or 2.5 molar solution of NaCl. इसका मतलब क्या होगा? 2.5 moles of NaCl dissolved in 1 kg of water, 1 kg of H2O, 1 kg of, I'm assuming the solvent as water. So it is 2.5 moles of NaCl dissolved in 1 kg of water. Clear है सभी लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
तो अब तक जो भी हमने डिफाइन किया है उस सबका फॉर्मूलास एक साथ लिख रहा हूँ. Try to mark these formulas in a piece of paper because we will be seeing questions on them now. सब फॉर्मूलास एक साथ दे रहा हूँ. प्लीज मार्क दिस फॉर्मूलास. सबसे पहले हमने क्या डिफाइन किया है? मोल फ्रैक्शन. मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सोल्यूट इज नथिंग बट मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट अपॉन मोल्स ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. उसके बाद हमने परसेंटेज वेट अपॉन वेट डिफाइन किया है, विच इज वेट ऑफ सोल्यूट अपॉन weight of solution into 100. Then we have defined percentage weight upon volume, which is weight of solute upon volume of solution
सर
into 100. या
ये परसेंटेज वेट बाय वॉल्यूम का कोई यूनिट होता है?
परसेंटेज वेट बाय वॉल्यूम का यूनिट रहेगा? नहीं रहेगा, बिकॉज इट इज परसेंटेज ना. परसेंटेज के लिए परसेंटेज के लिए यूनिट नहीं रहता है ना. 100%, 200, सॉरी 50%, 40%, ऐसा कुछ बोलेंगे. 40% वेट बाय वॉल्यूम.
यस सर.
ओके. नेक्स्ट उसके बाद हमने क्या किया है? परसेंटेज वॉल्यूम बाय वॉल्यूम करके डिफाइन किया कुछ, which is volume of solute upon volume of solution into 100. Then we have defined gram per liter, which is mass of solute upon volume of solution, and you need to take the volume of solution in liters. Then we have defined ppm. ppm में लिख रहा हूं मैं. ppm is parts of solute upon parts of, again this is also solution, into 100 into 10 power 6. Then we have defined molarity. Molarity is equals to moles of solute upon volume of solution in liters. Then we have defined molality, which is moles of solute upon mass of solvent. Mass of solvent in kg. You need to put that in kg, remember. अब तक ये concentration terms देखा है. These are the most commonly used concentration terms. इनके अलावा different H2O2 हाइड्रोजन पेरोक्साइड करके एक है, उसके लिए एक अलग concentration term defined है, which is called as volume strength. Which is called as volume strength, which we will be seeing in redox reactions chapter. वो बाद में देखेंगे, but these are the most commonly used, which we can use for any solution. Okay, I hope सब लोग ने ये मार्क किया है. I'll give you some questions, kindly solve them. First question. Exactly 117 gram of NaCl is dissolved in sufficient water. Is dissolved in sufficient water to give 1500 centimeter cube of solution. What is the molar concentration? What is the molar concentration? Matlab they are asking you to find the molarity. Solve the question and put your answers in the chat. Sound వస్తుంది. Answer? Okay. One 1.33.
Can you
7
show
point,
this?
yeah. तो बहुत लोगों को 7.8 आया है. 7.8 कैसे आया है? Must see your calculation.
1.33.
1.33 is the right answer. Yeah. 7.8 कैसे आया है? कुछ लोगों को 7.8 आया है. साहिल एंड आयुष. सायराज. सबसे पहले write the formula. Once you know the formula, उस फॉर्मूला में क्या क्या चीजें जरूरत है वो फाइंड करना. मोलारिटी चाहिए ना हमें. मोलारिटी इज मोल्स of solute upon volume of solution in liters. So if you want to find molarity, you need to first find the moles and you need to divide it by volume of the solution in liters. So if you are having 117 gram of NaCl, moles कितना हो जाएगा NaCl का? Moles will be equal to given weight or sample mass upon molecular mass. What is the molecular mass of NaCl?
58.5
gram per mole. Gram cancel होगा and
2
I
mole.
think this is 2 ना, which is
Yeah.
equal to 2 mole. Volume जो दिया है हमको, it is 1500 cc. Volume interconversions last lecture में पढ़ा हमने. 1 cc is nothing but 1 ml. Okay, and 1000 ml is nothing but 1 liter. So 1500 ml कितना liters हो जाएगा? This will be equal to 1500 ml, which is equals to 1.5 liters. 1.5 liters मतलब 3/2 liters है. So molarity क्या होगा? Moles is 2 upon 3 by 2, which is equal to 4 upon 3. 4 upon 3 is 1.33 molar. 1.33 is the right answer. 7.8 कैसे आया है मैं सोच रहा हूँ. 2-3 लोगों का आया है 7.8. जिन लोगों को
Sir,
7.8 आया है, can you
वो
explain why?
मोल्स में कन्वर्ट नहीं किया.
मोल्स में कन्वर्ट नहीं किया. वैसे कैसे कर सकते हो?
डायरेक्टली किया वो गलती.
Okay, okay. Moles, it is moles of solute. Okay. Next question. What volume of 1.71 molar NaCl solution contains 0.2 mole NaCl? What volume of 1.71 molar NaCl solution contains 0.2 mole NaCl? They have given you molarity, they have given you moles, then they are asking you what is the volume of the solution. Okay. Can you please calculate it? Good. 0.116 or 117 is the right answer. Calculate किया तो 1168 वो भी सही है. Good. आयुष तुमने फिर से 8.05 लीटर्स पुट किया है. आई थिंक तुमने कुछ तो फिर से कन्वर्शन में कैलकुलेशन में गलती है. राइट आंसर molarity is equals to moles upon volume of the solution in liters. Molarity कितना दिया है? 1.71. moles कितना है? बहुत लोगों ने जो वॉल्यूम आता है हमको लीटर्स में आएगा. Hence the volume is 0.1168 or else I can say 0.117 liters if you want to write this as 0.117 liters. चलेगा. Okay. Next question. एक क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा टफ है. Not so tough, but कर सकते हो. A solution of urea. What is the formula for urea? It is NH2CO NH2 is 3000 ppm by mass. If the density of the solution is 1.04 gram per ml. Determine the molarity of solution. Determine the molarity of solution. Matlab, in the question they have given you the concentration in terms of ppm. They're asking you to convert the same they're asking you to convert the concentration into molarity. Take 2 minutes of your time and solve this.
सर सॉल्वेंट वाटर है.
If nothing is mentioned about the solvent, always take the solvent as water. Water is universal solvent. If nothing is mentioned about the solvent, always take it as water.
ओके सर.
Anyone? कैसे करना है? देखो मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. So you are given ppm, right? So just write the go by the definition of ppm. The solution is 3000 ppm of NH2CO NH2. इसका interpretation क्या होगा? What is the interpretation of this particular 3000 ppm of NH2CO NH2? And they are saying that it is by mass. इसका मतलब you are having 3000 gram of NH2CO NH2 in 10 power 6 gram of solution. Can I say this? So if you know the mass of solution, sorry, mass of solute, mass of NH2CO NH2, which is 3000 grams, can you find moles of NH2CO NH2? ये moles find क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Because I want to find molarity. What is molarity? Moles divided by volume of solution in liters ना. 3000 ppm NH2CO NH2 का मतलब वो definition interpret करो. 3000 grams of NH2CO NH2 present in 10 power 6 grams of solution. So if you know the mass, you can find the moles. Moles will be equal to
50.
given weight, sample mass upon molecular mass is 60 gram per mole, which is nothing but 50. You have 50 mole of NH2CO NH2. Do you know the volume of the solution? Volume of solution हमको पता नहीं है. Volume of solution अभी पता नहीं है, but you know the mass of solution ना? You know the mass of solution as कितना लिया हमने? 10 power 6 grams. You know the density? Density कितना है solution का? 1.04 gram per ml. So what will be the volume of it? Density is equals to mass upon volume. So volume will be equals to mass upon density. So which is equal to 10 power 6 gram divided by, substitute along with units, 1.04 gram per ml. gram cancel होगा, which is nothing but 10 power 6 upon 1.04 ml. बट हमको वॉल्यूम किस में सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है? लीटर में सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है. सो कैन आई से दिस इज 10 power 3 upon 1.04 liters. Any doubt?
Yes,
Anyone?
sir.
क्लियर है? सो अभी मोलारिटी फाइंड कर लो. मोलारिटी इज इक्वल्स टू मोल्स डिवाइडेड बाय वॉल्यूम ऑफ सॉल्यूशन इन लीटर्स, which is 10 power 3 divided by 1.04.
सर 0.052.
0.052 सही है. So this is 50 into 1.04 divided by 1000 हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
कैलकुलेशन सही किया ना मैंने? बाकी सब
Yes, sir.
इसका वैल्यू ये कैंसिल हुआ. So 5 into 1.04, 5 into 1.04 कितना है?
5.2.
Which is 5.2 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.052 molar. कैलकुलेशन में उतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. ये यहाँ पे थोड़ा ऑब्जर्व करो. यहाँ पे मैंने कैलकुलेट नहीं किया. ये जो 10 power 3 upon 1.04 है ना, वो वैसा ही रख दिया, बिकॉज लास्ट में फाइनली फिर से कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा ही ना. मोलारिटी इज इक्वल्स टू 50 अपॉन 10 power 3 1.04. जब तक लास्ट स्टेप तक नहीं पहुंचते तब तक कैलकुलेशन मत करना. हर एक इंडिविजुअल स्टेप में कैलकुलेट करते करते लास्ट में भी एक कैलकुलेशन किया तो टाइम वेस्ट होगा. इफ द कैलकुलेशन इज इजी, लाइक इन दिस पर्टिकुलर केस 3000 डिवाइडेड बाय 60, ये तो आसान है ना, वो तो आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. 10 power 3 upon 1.04, ये जो पर्टिकुलर नंबर है, दिस इज अ फ्रैक्शन. सो उससे कैलकुलेशन उतना इजीली कैंसिल नहीं होगा. सो वैसा ही पुट कर लो, लास्ट में कैंसिल कर सकते हो. क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
ये वाला क्वेश्चन सभी लोगों को क्लियर है?
यस सर.
मेरा अप्रोच देखो, क्वेश्चन समझना तो आसान ही है, बट ये जो पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन है, ऐसा वाले क्वेश्चन बाद में तुम लोग को खुद सॉल्व करना है. सो जो भी क्वेश्चन में इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है वो पुट करो. दे हैव गिवन यू 3000 ppm बाय मास. सो उसका इंटरप्रिटेशन हमको ऑलरेडी पता है. ppm मतलब पार्ट्स पर मिलियन, एंड दीज पर्टिकुलर पार्ट्स आर मास पार्ट्स. सो 10 power 6 पार्ट्स में यू हैव 3000 पार्ट्स, or else 3000 grams of NH2CO NH2 is present in 10 power 6 grams of solution. So if you know the mass of solution, if you know the density, you can find its volume. and if you know the mass of the solute, you can find its moles. Moles divided by volume of solution is nothing but molarity. समझ में आया? इसी पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन का और एक दूसरा टाइप से सॉल्व करता हूँ. दिस इज वन ऑफ द मेथड. और एक दूसरा टाइप से सॉल्व करते हैं. देखो, क्वेश्चन में हमको पूछा क्या है? मोलारिटी पूछा है ना. सो राइट द डेफिनेशन ऑफ मोलारिटी. Molarity is equals to moles upon volume of solution in liters. So whenever you want to find molarity, assume 1 liter of solution. Assume 1 liter of solution. ये assume करने के वजह से क्या हुआ? If you find the moles of the solute, the answer will be the molarity. क्योंकि 1 लीटर हो गया तो जो भी मोल्स आता है सोल्यूट का वही मोलारिटी होगा ना. ये वाला लॉजिक क्लियर है? दूसरा मेथड समझा रहा हूँ और एक तरीके से. इज दिस क्लियर?
यस सर.
ओके. if you know the volume of the solution, if you know the density, can you find the mass of solution? Mass of solution is nothing but volume times density. Density gram per ml में है ना, so this will be 1000 ml into 1.04 gram per ml. ml cancel होगा, so you have 1040 grams. Okay. अभी हमको क्या करना है? In this particular 1040 grams, you need to find amount of NH2CO NH2. इसमें कितना है? ये तो 1040 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्यूशन है, सॉल्यूशन का मास है. इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन यू नीड टू फाइंड द मास ऑफ NH2CO NH2. ये मास ऑफ NH2CO NH2 क्यों लगेगा? बिकॉज आई वांट टू फाइंड द मोल्स ऑफ NH2CO NH2. इज दिस क्लियर द लॉजिक? ओके. उसके लिए इंफॉर्मेशन क्या दिया है? द सॉल्यूशन इज 3000 ppm by mass. इट इज 3000 ppm by mass. इसका इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या होता है? इन 3000 grams of NH2CO NH2 is present in 10 power 6 grams of solution. So now the solution amount is 1040 grams only. So इसमें कितना NH2CO NH2 रहेगा? कितना रहेगा? It is 1040 mass of NH2CO NH2 वो फाइंड कर रहा हूँ मैं. It is 1040 upon 10 power 6 into 3000. But हमें क्या चाहिए? We need the moles of NH2CO NH2 because this is equivalent to molarity now. Moles will be equal to उसका mass divided by उसका molecular weight. So this will be the answer. 0 0 cancel होगा. 6 1 50 हो गया. देखो एग्जैक्ट सेम थिंग आए ना. 1.04 into 50 upon 100 into 50 upon 1000. इधर भी ये 1000 जो है ये 10 power 6 जो है, I can write this as 10 power 3 into 10 power 3. 1040 upon 10 power 3 कितना होगा? 1.04 ही आएगा. और this is again equal to 0.052 molar. 0.052 moles आया है, which is equal to 0.052 molarity. क्योंकि वॉल्यूम कितना लिया है हमने? 1 लीटर लिया है. दिस इज अनदर मेथड. Irrespective of the methods, I am going by basic definition. 3000 ppm by mass का definition क्या होता है वो लिखा है, उसके हिसाब से सॉल्व किया है क्या क्या चाहिए मुझे. Or else I have written the definition of molarity. If you are writing the definition of molarity, assume 1 liter of solution. Okay, if you are assuming 1 liter of the solution, the moles of solute is nothing but the molarity of the solution. If you are assuming 1 liter, if you know the density, you can find the mass of the solution. And if you know the solution as 3000 ppm, मतलब 10 power 6 grams में 3000 grams है तो 1040 grams में कितना रहेगा? उसका मास आ गया. मास आने के बाद उसका मोल्स फाइंड कर लिया. I hope both the methods are clear to everyone. If you are having any doubt in this particular question, please ask me. इससे पहले किसी ने सॉल्व किया है क्या? ओके, anyone having any doubts in this question, or if you want me to explain again? Hello, कुछ डाउट है या कैन आई प्रोसीड फर्दर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
नो डाउट सभी लोगों को? एक बार क्लास के बाद फिर से सेम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना, कैसे सॉल्व किया है मैं वो देखो। ये जो मोल कॉन्सेप्ट चैप्टर है अभी से फॉर्मूला से, इफ यू वांट टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम सीईटी और जेईई और नीट, डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला बेस्ड नहीं रहेगा। ऑलवेज यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द डेफिनेशन एंड यू नीड टू कन्वर्ट वन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टर्म टू अनदर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टर्म। सो वो डेफिनेशन क्या पूछा जा रहा है, मोलारिटी का फॉर्मूला लिख लो, उसके लिए क्या क्या लगेगा, मोल्स लगेगा, वॉल्यूम लगेगा, सो फाइंड करो फ्रॉम द गिवन इंफॉर्मेशन, ट्राई टू गेट दोस थिंग्स। ओके, आई एम गिविंग यू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन तुम लोग खुद कोशिश करना। कैलकुलेट mass of HCl in 5 ml solution of HCl मतलब हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, राइट? 5 ml solution of हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड जिनका डेंसिटी दिया है 1.19 ग्राम पर ml, containing 37.23% of HCl by weight. Calculate the mass of HCl in 5 ml solution of hydrochloric acid जिनका डेंसिटी दिया हुआ है containing 37.23% of HCl by weight. First try to understand the question. If you understand the question, बाकी सब हो जाएगा। और क्वेश्चन समझाता हूँ, देखो। You are having a solution of HCl जिनका वॉल्यूम कितना है, 5 ml है। इसके अंदर HCl का मास कितना है पूछ रहे हो, 5 ml सॉल्यूशन में व्हाट इज द मास ऑफ HCl, एंड इस पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन का प्रॉपर्टी क्या है, इट इज 37.23% वेट अपॉन वेट, परसेंटेज वेट अपॉन वेट है। उसी पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन का डेंसिटी भी कितना दिया हुआ है, 1.19 ग्राम पर ml। अगर मास परसेंटेज दिया है तो उसका फॉर्मूला लिख लेना। सब कुछ आइडिया आएगा तुम लोग को कैसे सॉल्व करना है। उसका फॉर्मूला लिख सकते हो और यू कैन राइट द इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ इट। Aditya, the answer is right. Good. आद्या गलत है, देखो एक बार कैलकुलेशन में गलत किया है तो देखो समझ. The answer is right. .2 grams is the right answer. इनिशियली ये वाला क्वेश्चंस बहुत सारे लोगों को डिफिकल्ट जा सकता है, बट ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट. द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट इज जो भी दिया जाता है उसका फॉर्मूला लिख लो. 37.23% वेट बाय वेट दिया है ना, सो परसेंटेज वेट बाय वेट का फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? मास ऑफ सोल्यूट. इन दिस केस इट इज नथिंग बट मास ऑफ HCl अपॉन मास ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, mass of solution into 100, which is given as 37.23% weight by weight. हमको क्वेश्चन में पूछा क्या है? You need to find the mass of HCl. ये वाला चाहिए हमें. So if you know the mass of solution, you can find the mass of HCl. Mass of solution क्या हो जाएगा? Mass of solution will be equal to volume of the solution into its density. क्योंकि mass of the solution directly नहीं दिया हमें, वॉल्यूम ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन दिया है 5 ml करके. सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 5 ml इंटू डेंसिटी इज 1.19 ग्राम पर ml. ml कैंसिल होगा, विच इज इक्वल टू, आई थिंक दिस कम्स आउट टू बी 5.95 grams.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to find mass of HCl, अब फॉर्मूला एप्लीकेशन ही हो गया. It is 37.23 into mass of solution is 5.95 upon 100, which comes out to be 2.2 grams or 2.22 grams almost. क्लियर है सभी लोगों को? एंड ये जो पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन है आपसे जो भी करने वाले हैं, it will definitely take time. Each and every question may take 10 to 15 minutes of time initially. Starting में आइडिया क्लिक होने के लिए टाइम लगेगा. So in the worksheet I will be allotting you some questions. Take time, spend some sufficient amount of time. अगर 2 घंटे लग रहे हैं तो 10 क्वेश्चंस के लिए लगने दो, चलेगा. But you need to know, you need to understand the question, you need to analyze the question on your own. In any examination, NEET हो जाए, JEE हो जाए, CET हो जाए, you need to analyze on your own. सारे क्वेश्चंस के लिए फॉर्मूला बेस्ड नहीं रहेगा. I will be giving you one homework question. ये वाला क्वेश्चन होमवर्क में सॉल्व करो. We will discuss this question in the next lecture. Okay? सब लोग क्वेश्चन, a sample of drinking water was found to be severely contaminated with chloroform. Can anyone tell me the formula for chloroform?
CH3CH.
It is CHCl3. Is severely contaminated with chloroform. It is supposed to be carcinogenic. What is meant by carcinogenic? What is meant by carcinogenic?
causing
Cancer.
Causing cancer. Exactly. हम इसी पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर में एक एंटी कैंसर ड्रग करके कुछ पढ़ा है. Can you name me
Cisplatin.
Cisplatin. Very good. Very good. The level of contamination was 15 ppm by mass. Okay, you need to express that particular concentration term in terms of percent by mass. You need to convert that into percent by mass. Express this in percent by mass, which is nothing but percentage weight upon weight. B part, determine the molarity. Determine the molality of CHCl3 in sample. मतलब एक क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? They have given the concentration of CHCl3 in terms of ppm. You need to convert one concentration term into another. क्या क्या है? एक तो percentage weight by weight में represent किया तो कितना होगा? And if you are calculating the molality of the solution, वो कितना होगा? Okay? Clear है सभी लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Kindly solve this question as homework. We will discuss this question in the next lecture. I hope today's lecture is clear to everyone. ये जो particular solutions के part में, the main thing which you need to focus is the definitions of different concentration terms and their analysis. Question solve करते समय क्या देखना है? जो भी information दिया जाता है वो put करो, okay? वो put करके and do the analysis and or write the interpretation of it. एंड जो भी पूछा जा रहा है उसका फॉर्मूला लिखो. वो फॉर्मूला में क्या क्या वेरिएबल्स है वो देखो, उनको कैलकुलेट करो एंड फाइनली आंसर आ जाएगा. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन.
Yes, sir.
ओके वी विल मीट इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. अगर इफ यू
Okay,
आर हैविंग
sir.
एनी डाउट्स व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द वर्कशीट, ये जो
Sir.
पर्टिकुलर वर्कशीट है ये सॉल्व करना इंपॉर्टेंट है. आज मैं वर्क अलॉट करता हूँ. प्लीज सॉल्व द वर्कशीट. इफ यू आर हैविंग एनी डाउट यू कैन व्हाट्सएप मी.
Sir,